I'm going now to connect with Isidoros Sideridis. He is the CEO of Pobuka. Pobuka, hello Isidore. Pobuka is
Hello,
the customer experience company, and the customer experience company could be nothing less than the gold sponsor of today's event. So good morning, Isidore. Thanks for being with us today, and thanks for all the support making this conference a reality. So welcome.
Thank you, Marilena. Let me proceed with my presentation. All right, here we are. Okay. Once more, thank you, Marilena. Thank you, CX experts, for being here. When the headline of your company is the customer experience company, there is no better audience from you for a presentation, and I really want to thank you for being here with us and participating in this great event. I am a technology and science lover, and you may follow me at pobuka.com/Isidoros or at LinkedIn to exchange ideas from there regarding CX, CRM, AI, and all these kind of exciting technologies. So a brief slide about Pobuka. We have 110 people in our team. We make 5 million in revenue. And Pobuka Experience Cloud is an award-winning customer experience and loyalty platform for brands and retailers. It's based on AI technology, and we have invested more than 7 million to our software in the last 5 years. Since 2016 that we started our global expansion, we have customers in 37 countries and local offices in 4 countries. Now, let's move to the main part of the presentation. Let's see, this is the Gartner report about customer experience project priorities. Take a few seconds to review the list that CX experts like you claimed their priorities for the next year. As you will notice, the top 2 priorities are to measure customer experience with KPIs and to have voice of customer insights. Let me give you examples for each one of them. A CX metric is, let's say, the time first response, how long it takes to respond to a customer. A KPI is the customer satisfaction index or the NPS score. And a voice of customer example is, for instance, that your customers are asking for same-day delivery from your shop. To tell you the truth, I was a bit surprised from the results of this report. I was expecting, for instance, personalization to be the first, which is it's 4th, or the customer journey mapping, which is 6th. But on second thought, it makes sense. It makes sense because in emerging fields like customer experience, we should first measure it to be able afterwards to improve it. And the second thing that comes to mind is, why is it so difficult to measure them? Why should we consider them as projects after all? I mean, it's also important to measure our sales. Do we really consider it as a project to measure our sales and know what revenue we are doing per quarter? No, we feel that this is a commodity. And with customer experience, this is not the case. And the short answer here is the title of my presentation. And that is almost everybody is relying on surveys to measure CX and voice of customer, while we have to move beyond surveys. And here we may see the reasons. Customers dislike surveys because they fatigue them. They want their voice to be heard when they decide to talk with our brands, with your brands, and not by sending them surveys 3 months later. Therefore, only 7% answer the surveys, and most probably, those that answer them are not the customer that their opinion matters. They are not, most probably your VIP customers are not among those customers that answer surveys. Moreover, they don't offer insights to your people, to named people in your customer service. They offer you, generic insights about your company, but not, you shouldn't have done this, you should have done the other thing when talking to a customer. not such kind of insights. How to improve, you don't know how to improve. And finally, they are not in real time. We have an expression in Greek, we say katopin eortis, we say in Greek. It means that it's not real time. We have the issue, we have the challenge in customer experience now, and we may get the insight 1, 2, or 3 months later that we analyze what our customers responded to the survey. To make the long story short, we are past the survey effectiveness, and therefore we need something new to cover the needs of the CX experts like you. And this is the hidden treasure of dark data. With dark data, we mean unstructured data that already exists in your databases, in your systems, like voice recordings from your call center, emails, chats, social media posts that your customers do. However, no human can process all this info because of its volume, and until now, unfortunately, it was wasted. However, now, we may use AI to process and analyze dark data. Imagine that you could listen to all your customers whenever they talk and in every touch point. Now, with the power of AI, you can extract all the CX metrics that you had from surveys, plus voice of customer insights, plus customer service evaluation to improve your agents. And let's see how this is done. First, we connect to all your touch points, voice recordings, chats, email, social, and it takes less than 1 hour. It's an automatic process. Then Pobuka Experience Cloud analyzes with AI what your customers say in natural language. And finally, we automatically extract your top 2 priorities to measure CX and voice of customer, and we also evaluate your customer service on top. This is the reason that I'm so proud of what we do in Pobuka. We don't put the cart before the horse. We first measure, then we help you design your strategy with consulting services, and finally, we improve customer experience and loyalty. And then we measure again, creating a CX-driven, ongoing optimization loop for your business until you offer the best experiences to your customers. Now let's see 4 CX metrics that you may calculate from our platform. And most importantly, we also offer you the market benchmarks to know where you should target. First, let's say is total handle time, where you should have it less than 14 minutes to be between the top performers. First time response that we should do within less than 1 minute. First contact resolution rate that should be done, that should be more than 70% to belong to the top performers. And chart abandonment rate that should be less than 13%. Moreover, from those metrics and some more, we calculate the customer satisfaction KPI, where we should be more than 92% to be between the top performers. These were your actual metrics, and those metrics are known between you and personally each one of your customers. However, our public image is also very important, and how we stand in social media and review sites. And you can see in this slide some of the CX metrics that are extracted automatically from your public channels. And now it's your turn. I mean, you can visit cx.pobuka.com, on board for free to Pobuka Experience Cloud, and there you can see where you stand with your CX metrics. You can connect your customer touch point. It's very, very easy, and start measuring customer experience from what your customers have already told you. Thank you so much for your attention, and I really hope that next year we will make it and make it a live event, a real person event, and at last the pandemic to come to an end. Thank you so much. Be safe, be healthy.
Thank you so much, Isidore. Yes, last year we said the same thing as well. Let's hope together we meet up. This year, not only do we have the pandemic, but we have the snow, so we are completely remote. But I'm sure that next year we'll all be together having a great party at the end of this conference. Uh, your insights were very interesting, Isidore, and thank you for that. I would like to ask you, Pabuka analyzes with AI what customers say and extracts CX metrics and KPIs. Which languages are supported by your software? Could you please tell us?
Yes, thank you, Marilena, for the question. This is a very typical question that we receive from our customers. First of all, we support, of course, Greek, but we have to say, because it's AI, Greek in all accents. I mean, in Greece and Cyprus too. English, again, in all accents. Spanish, Bulgarian, Romanian, and Polish. And from since half one of 2021, we have we have improved our annotation technology, and we need only 1 month to onboard a new language to Pobook Experience Cloud. So if you think that your customers talk to languages that are not currently supported, it takes only 1 month to onboard the new language. And thank you so much for the question.
Great, thank you.
Also, I tried to keep my window open to show you the snow, but I because of the light, you can't see it.
There
It's
is
full of
a
snow.
white light at the back.
Yes, 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 I know.
Beautiful. Isidore, thank you so much. Goodbye for now. We will see you later during the conference because, ladies and gentlemen, he will coordinate a hot debate, two opposing teams debating on a subject, and you will make the call if yes or no is going to win in this debate. So thank you so much for the time being, and we'll see you later during the day.